Yes, we are on air. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the final round of tonight. It's the 13th round on Silverstone again. Together with me is Adam and also Brett. We are in a good company today, so welcome, boys.
Good evening, Dylan and Brad. Thanks for having us again.
Evening, boys. Adam, Dylan, nice to be with you. Looking forward to a British Grand Prix with a slightly different Tier 1 than I've seen before, but looking forward to it.
Yes, that's exactly true. Yeah, we cannot deny that it's a bit hectic at the end of this game. Also at the end of our season, we had a dip, so we cannot deny it. The third tier and also the second division are running beautifully, but it doesn't count for this division as well. We don't have much drivers who like to join for some reason anymore, so we need to figure it all out. But today we still have 16 drivers because a lot of drivers filled in. And let's pronounce those drivers. We have Jamie and Wright over here. We already witnessed him in the second tier. He is new, but he's a second division driver. There he is. Then we have Nick Evan. We all know Nick Evan. He drove for the first tier once, and he came back to the second tier this season. See you later from the third division. Roy Boy, also previous CL1 driver. So we will join it again in Alpha Tauri over here. Kyle Swag, also from the second division. Cos Hilly, also from the second division. Milo from the second division. Then we have Martijn. Well, normally we don't try out with drivers we don't know, because every driver had a driver's test, but we don't know him. He's probably drove for PSGL. That's a very big league, one of the biggest actually. Nilly, he's new, but it's a first tier driver. And then we have Francois, who became second yesterday in the third division. Nabel from the second division, and GLA also from the third division. So it's pretty mixed.
Yeah, thanks to all them boys for topping us up tonight. Otherwise, it would have been a very small race to watch.
Yeah, it's nice to see the Tier 1 boys from Celerity League step up, and still the guys that are still a part of it. Part of obviously the league is trialling out new drivers, getting in new blood, seeing how it goes in the mix. I don't think we were expecting 16 drivers tonight from maybe, I think, 6 Tier 1 drivers earlier, but let's see how these boys go. It makes it unpredictable. It makes the championship standings a little bit unpredictable. Let's see how they do. Just watching, I think the first man round track now is Nick Evan in the Alfa Romeo. He's the first guy right now on a quick lap. Just coming around Stowe into the final chicane, which is Abbey. And he comes around Club Corner and he sets the first lap, which is a 1:24.3. Not a bad lap, not too bad at all. He's a little bit off fastest of all time right now, but it's not a bad lap. Every driver, by the way, except for one, 15 drivers out of 16 choosing to go for the fastest soft tyre. One driver went for the medium tyre, but he has just retired.
Yeah, he sent a message to me. He said, I didn't know about traction control, but we did tell the guys that it's without assist. He said it's no point for me and risking other drivers. So I understand he left. Yeah, he should read the announcement, because we told the guys it's without assist, only the racing line is permitted. Do have to admit that the ABS system is allowed this race, because we also asked the CL1 drivers to allow ABS so we can gather more drivers. Again, it's very hard at the end of this season and also at the end of 2020. There are not much drivers who like to join at the end of a game and also at the end of a championship. I think this is also a reason why it's really hard for us lately.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, this is the hardest of the hard tiers for us. I mean, these guys race without assists. Sometimes, I mean, speaking to the guys that are in this league, like Snipes, like Bolan, like Rowan, this is tough for them. It's, I don't want to say it's not fun. Of course it's fun, but it is a really tough race for these guys. So you can understand why some newcomers You know, they don't like that kind of racing sometimes. But for us as spectators, it's important to see these guys race without a traction control, right? Important to see without the assists and see what can be done in the top tier.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think we'll see Jamie back one day once he gets used to the driving and knocks that traction control on the head. He'll be back. I think he maybe got carried away tonight because it's the home of the Grand Prix, home of Grand Prix in general. Silverstone, highlight of the calendar for me. I can understand him wanting to take part, but yeah, just shame he didn't read the announcement.
He's missing out on a great circuit, Jamie. You're missing out, my friend.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one, Adam, because this is indeed the home of Formula 1, and I think it all started here, if I'm right.
That's correct. I also had my debut with no traction control yesterday, and it didn't go quite to plan. I made one mistake, but one mistake without traction control is always a costly mistake. And it really does show how good these guys are that can just fly around here at such tremendous speed and keep it on track.
As we look at a bit of a gap in track now, Jaws 3 cars out track, sorry, 4 cars. Most of the drivers set lap right now. Lucky Nick in P1 there, 1:23.976. Sorry, I didn't realise. Big shout out. Lucky Nick's just beat the pole record from last year, which was previously held by Dollar Tommy, 1:23.995. So good going. We've already beat the pole record here. I'm thinking we can beat that further, but great first lap by Lucky Nick for a banker lap.
Yes, he's actually the first driver this weekend who dived under the 124s. We didn't see it yet. And he's indeed 19 thousandths of a second quicker than the record. So for now he holds it.
I think when the track rubber in, we'll see them times tumble a little bit, especially for the guys who are used to racing Tier 1.
Yeah, this is definitely a track with more time that you can find. I know from racing here last night in the Tier 3 division, me and you, Adam, we plenty of practice at this circuit. There's a lot of time to be found. Hell of a lot of time. So many complex corner sections. Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel, the S's in the middle, Woodcott, the old pit straight. There's so many tents to be found here. I think it's very hard to find the perfect lap. So I think these guys are going to improve.
And of course the pit straight has been recently renamed the Hamilton Straight.
Has it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it did, indeed. I was wondering why. I was wondering why in the race yesterday. But of course, the legend should have at least one corner's name, right?
Absolutely. Make the legend the greatest.
So we got out on track at the minute, and we got Milo on a hot lap. He hasn't set one yet.
It's on the ranking board as second in the second division. So yeah, we already witnessed him 2 or 3 times in this first division. I think he will be racing over here very soon. He's capable of racing here, as you can see, and he's going to score the 3rd place already there.
3rd place, yeah, brilliant. I think he's raced last few races on team and definitely held his own with the rest of the guys.
I think Hilly is going to try again, or no, he did set a 126.8, I think. Sorry, did you ask me something, Adam?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Could I just ask, Cos Hilly you mentioned there, sorry Dylan, which, is Cos Hilly a new driver, or is he from Tier 2, sorry?
He's from Tier 2. He
okay.
is standby reserve driver over there. We didn't see him much, about 2 races. He holds 14 points in the championship there. He's he drove in a league together with Sneaky Tom. He was a suggestion from Sneaky Tom.
Yeah.
Driving in contest of speed, so his name says the same.
Yeah, well, good man. Cos Hilly, thanks for taking part. Same with all the Tier 2 drivers, Tier 3 drivers. Appreciate you taking part this evening.
are missing Alp, who won the race on Canada as first, and he holds the record now with a 123.926. He's faster.
I've just been following Rowan on a hot lap. At the end of sector 2 is a 10th up, so I think it might be worth watching him cross the line, because if he doesn't beat it, he's going to be extremely close.
Yeah, he's going to grab it. He's already 1/10 quicker there, and I think he will improve even more. This will be pole position, I think. Yes.
Yes, there he goes. Only just, but he's in the 123s.
Great to see those guys so close at the top there. Just to point out there, the top 3 are separated by 600ths of a second. That's so good to see. Interesting, I noticed from last season's qualifying, every single driver in the top 3 separated by a 10th. Very similar to tonight, so it's really tight for the pole position here.
Yeah, and absolutely credits to those CL1 drivers who are still joining this, because that's how it should be. You should complete the championship if you want to participate in it in the beginning of the season, then you should end it. There are still prizes to be won, so credits to Alp, Rowan, Luke and Nick. Also Just Mortal, I nearly the new driver, of course, he's not there for so long, but if you are seeing only 5 drivers joining, 6 drivers joining, and you are still coming, then it's alright, and we want to continue with those drivers.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's a good league, good community here, like we always talk about. It's good to see the same drivers keep in here, stay and want to stay with us. Also great that, like I say, some of the tier 3, tier 2 drivers have joined in. Good to see guys like Roy Boy up there as well, doing really good. I think Adam, you were saying, is Roy Boy in tier 2 now? But
yes, I believe he won the race this season as well, so potential back-to-back win.
Good man, good man. Good to see him up there in P7 as well.
Yeah, he had some good battles today with Ben, also second tier driver, and he's not been with us on the podium for a long time. Of course, last season he had some troubles finding that pace that CL1 drivers are having, and for that reason he requested to get demoted back to the second division. Every half season the stewards will look at it and filter those drivers who are not capable of driving in this division, because they are already on their top. That's why we demoted Roy Boy back to reserve, and he already has a full-time seat again at Renault, so very quickly for him, and won the race today for Renault very beautifully.
Absolutely, and it's a great confidence boost, really great. You know what? The leagues are tough here, the competition is tough. Every now and again it's the drivers in the same league as you take a step up, it's hard to keep up. Yes, it might be a bit of a strange feeling, changing divisions, Roy Boy and other drivers, but what a great effort to stay on top of his game and take a win today. That's really good of him. A little bit quiet out on track now. We've 3.5 minutes to go for these boys. I think we're about to see a big rush out of the pits. Again, 1:20 to get around the circuit and get a hot lap in. So realistically, everybody needs to get out in the next 60 seconds. Let's see how many drivers we get out on track there. Currently got 1, 2, 3 drivers out there. And a Ferrari about to come.
Yeah, Francois and the Ferrari. I was about to say, she's about to enter into the fray. In the next 30 seconds, I think we'll see everyone out.
We're watching I-80 now. He's coming as first, driving through maggots and packets, but I think he holds down, or not? It just looked like it. Yeah, he holds down. His ERS is. I think he made a mistake or something, and he wasn't happy with his lap.
He's backed off. I wonder if he's got enough fuel to go again. If not, that'll probably be qualifying over for him. He is going again.
There are not much drivers who does it. 2 laps and softs behind each other.
Yeah, very rare. Silverstone's not too bad on tyre degradation, I've found. I think you can get away with it. Maybe 2 laps on the softs here. It's not the best, but I think you've got a couple of tyre options here. Usual tyre option, if you boys agree, it's normally 1 stop. Normally soft to hard or soft to medium is the faster option. Ideally, if he's going to wear out his softs a little bit harder here, he can go onto the hards if he needs to. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, I had a spin on lap 2 as I was learning the new settings yesterday, and I made the hards last from lap 2 to the end, so he will last, but they're not really the tyre you want to be on. They're not really quick. It's a definite soft medium tonight.
We have a huge rush of drivers coming out of the pits here, so everybody's out on track. Except for one of the Ferraris, I believe. Oh, sorry, Jamie, that's already retired from us. So every driver out on track right now. I'm hoping we're going to see the lap time stop up. Looks like I'm Millie might be the first guy to cross the line here now.
Later diving into the pits, and indeed Nearly is coming through the last corner now.
Ooh, just has a wobble on that last corner, but wow, still P4, great lap. Little wobble on club corner there on the last chicane. Really good lap.
Who's next?
I think everyone's on an out lap, so Francois on a hot lap. He's the only one currently on a hot lap.
Hey boys, I'm gonna open my beer already.
Go for it.
It's time for it.
Oh, there's no better sound, is there?
There's nothing more lovely than it.
Ooh, just watch on the back straight there. Just Velos has to take avoiding action, I think, from... That was a McLaren, maybe looking Nick, I'm not sure, but he just has to get out of the way.
It was Francois, yeah, he was... I think he was caught napping there, he was on the race line. Going into the final few corners.
I think he got out in time, but he destroyed a 100-metre marker board on the way. That's okay.
And perhaps compromised the start of his own lap. Hopefully not. At least it wasn't as bad as our coming together yesterday, Brad.
No.
I was
the less about the better.
I was asleep with a bag over my head. I had no idea what was around me, and we had a major crash in qualifying.
No, I mean, this is a fast circuit. I mean, one of the challenges we had yesterday was it's difficult seeing the driver behind you. You've got to be very, very aware. Prepare your own lap, but also look behind you. And yeah, it was a complete accident. But accidents happen. I think first driver to pass the line is the Alfa Romeo of Bilski, goes up into P6.
Nick Evans just coming around club corner as well.
Oh, before. And then Rowan is coming. Can he even improve himself? Yeah, definitely. He's already almost 2/10 quicker.
This could potentially be an unbeatable lap time. 23.7.
Royboy next. I think Royboy is the only driver today who's driving without line as well. I don't know if he's using it today as well. But Royboy is capable of driving without corner only lining, so he's probably mad at that driver who hit that 100 mark on that board.
All eyes on Alpha Nick as he comes across the line. He was a couple of tenths up, and he goes for 123.5.
Wow, what a lap from Alpha.
Did he coming next? Did he improve really? Small improvement.
No, I don't think so. He's showing a checkered flag next to his name. I think that's everybody done. So it looks like Alp takes the pole position. It's a tremendous lap.
Wow, absolutely great last minute lap from Alp. 123.542. He beats the pole record by nearly 4/10 from last season. That's unbelievable. And he, more importantly, beats Rowan by 2/10. That's a great lap by the Renault. Really great lap.
I think this record will still stay for a long time. And I'm not suspecting that next season it will be broken because of the new the floor changement, of course. Yeah, we for a long time we already knew that Alp is capable of scoring pole positions. He's capable of scoring world records as well. And for a long time we only saw him as a one-lap beast. But in Canada a few weeks ago he proven otherwise, because there he won his very first Celerity race. So maybe he can do it again today. Let's see if he can bring it home. He has a 1:23.542 and is 2/10 quicker than Rowan is doing, so it's definitely some credits for Alp.
Absolutely there. Those top 3 drivers all ahead of last year's pole record. Those guys, by the way, way ahead. Top 3 separated by 2/10. P4 is nearly half a second behind them. So these guys have set some impressive laps.
Nabel left the session, don't know why that happened, maybe he lost connection, so I will invite him once, because I think it's really because of connection, because he had a good qualification session actually. So there it is, one invite for him.
What we thinking, Adam? Any predictions there for race winner?
I think, like you said, the top 3 was so far ahead of the game. I think it'll be very similar to the real life when we see the Mercedes and Verstappen pull away. I think we'll see the pack of them 3 fighting for the podium. Rowing for me.
I'm going to go Lucky Nick. I backed him before, I'll back him again. That's a good lap from P3. Sensible driver. Let's see what the weather's like. It looks like it's a dry session as we start on the grid with these boys and they go for their formation lap. What was the weather like for Tier 2, Dylan?
It was a dry session. It was cloudy in the race, but no rain dropped on the track, so luckily, and I hope it will stay this way as well. In the 3rd division there wasn't any rain either, right?
Yes, same for us. Dry race, quality dry race, which is good to have. You know what, a wet race spices things up sometimes, but at the same time, as a driver, you want to go flat out all the time. You want to have the fastest lap you can, the best setup you can, and hopefully we'll see these guys battling close for the fastest lap as well.
Silverstone in the dry always provides tremendous action in real life, on games, wherever you go. If you get Silverstone dry, it's the one to watch.
I think Rowan will win it, and then Luke and Nick, and then Alp on 3. That's my prediction.
Okay. 2 votes for Rowan, 1 vote for Luke and Nick.
Yeah, I think it's got to be them 3 on the podium. I'm surprised if anyone troubles them unless there's a mistake.
Nick and Evan is on P4, by the way. Both Mercedes, Nelly and Just Mortal, P5, P6. And we have Nabel on 7. Did he rejoin it already? I don't think so. I'm still seeing him ghosting, so I don't know what happened. I want to check.
Just look at the tyre choices. Just Hilly and See You Later on the mediums. Everyone else either forced to start on softs because of qualifying or chosen to stay on softs outside the top 10.
Milo on P8, Calster P9, Royboy P10, Gialayan P11, Francois P12, Martijn 13, Hilly on 14, See You Later 15, Jamie Wright. That's unfortunate that he left, of course. He's so easily high on track, don't pay attention to him. For now the lights are turning red and they are off. We are seeing a jump start from Nabel and Jamie. Those are EIs, but the match is on, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Rowy's got a fantastic start off the line. He's already done Alp in the
Lucky Nick takes a big spin off P2. He's managed to stay on track. Really unlucky from Lucky Nick. He had some contact there.
Yeah, aside from Luke and Nick, everyone else seems to have got away well. Rowan takes a position, Alp's second, Nick Evans effectively third.
Back further there. Lucky Nick took a second load of contact with Francois. Those guys just got closer together. Pretty sure Lucky Nick's got wing damage there. That's really unlucky at the back. Hopefully he carries on there. It's a long race. Plenty of chances for points.
It's unfortunate he's lost 13 places in the opening lap. And a whole bucket of time if he has to go in the pits. Looking at it, it's heavy damage to the
definitely.
You never know with Tier 1 though, they always throw a car down in a small gap. There could still be a safety car, it could still play for.
Absolutely, still plenty to play for. Well, like we've said many times with these Tier 1 boys, keep on going, long race, plenty to play for.
Roy Boy taking over GLA, and yeah, everybody's taking over those EIs. I always hate it to see EIs on track. It bothers the intervals.
So yeah, one lap down, not too many massive changes, but Rowan the big winner there, taking the lead of the race. Kelt's up 3 places in 6th.
What will Luke and Nick do, by the way? Will he change his tires to hards, or is he frustrated? Well, let's see. I'm not suspecting Luke and Nick will stop his race. We all know he's very active in this league. So Martijn had a fight with Nabel, but he's also EI. That's why I always forget. It's stupid that those EIs. I'm thinking like a big battle, but it didn't happen there.
Luke and Nick is going for mediums. I think he knows that he can't really put hard on things to be competitive. But I do feel like he might have to stop again. So he's probably got his eye on the open for a safety car.
Yeah, it's a good move. I think I'd do the same. Stick a fast tyre on, do some catching up. Fine. We see Francois take a spin there from P15. I noticed he did that Copse corner actually earlier on in qualifying. I forgot to mention it to you boys. I wonder if he's struggling a bit with his grip, or maybe with a lack of traction control.
He doesn't have damage, so he can carry on, but yeah, definitely he lost some time. Rowan in the meantime with the fastest lap was 1:27 something.
And the penalty for Martin down in 10th already. Very early to be getting a penalty for a corner cutting.
Yeah, tough on track limits here. I think we were talking about this yesterday, Adam. Tough one. You know, it's a track where you always want to be pushing, and it's also a track where if you put the power down too early, you drift out wide, you step over a curb. It is a tough one on track limits. You've got to be quite disciplined here. It's a long race. Just got to be careful. Penalty can mean a place or two here.
Look at this battle now that we're following here with Roy Boy on Milo. Roy Boy already got the taste of victory this evening, hoping to get a second one. Just got to get past Milo if he wants it.
Yeah, Milo is making it hard for Roy. Bit wide for Roy, lost his exit I think.
Yeah, he's dropped back a little bit now. He was 2/10, he's down to 6/10 now. But the DRS still is activated now, so you never know.
Yeah, just watching up front there, like you say, DRS is active. Alp quite calmly staying in touch of half a second, and Rowan casually sets the fastest lap at the 1:27.8 as well. He's definitely staying with Rowan here. He's maintaining a good distance. Difficult to stay in dirty area, I've noticed. It's very difficult to follow another car, but Alp is going to have DRS here on the Wellington straight. There's this Hanger straight, sorry Adam.
Wellington, this one.
Wellington, excuse me.
Wellington. A little bit of a lock up into Brooklands there. This is the hardest part for me, I find. Get the exit onto Woodcote, really hard to get the traction there. I don't know if you can tell, Dylan, but this is our own race. We know all the corner names here.
Sorry, who's the winner?
I don't know if you can tell that this is our home race, but we do know all the corner names.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
We get excited with this circuit.
I know a few. I know we're heading Cops right now. Yeah, I'm saying it right.
Now this is Stowe, Vale, going into Abbey, and then Club, final corner.
And then we got Hamilton straight.
And then Hamilton straight, yes boys.
I knew that one earlier than you, Brad.
Yeah, you did. I'm ashamed of that, actually. I'm a little bit embarrassed.
Next week we will go to my country, and I know the corner names, the Tarzan corner and such corners like that. And Jan Ari, you cannot pronounce it probably.
And I'm not even going to try.
I'm going to try. We've got a week. Oh, as Alp goes for a move on the inside of Rowan. Sorry, wow.
Oh, contact.
Little bit of contact. Alp lives to fight another day there. Those guys got close there. That was an early move from Alp. I didn't think he was going to go for that. Good to get up in the inside. Also good to see fair racing. I'm glad Alp's kept hold of that.
He was being patient, but he just got tremendous overspeed from the DRS.
Oh, Milo! Oh, no! Oh, that's really unfortunate for Milo. He went through... Cops, yes, and then, small oversteam moment. And he bounced back to the other side, and it's over for him.
Really tough area. Really tough corner to take. Yeah, VSC there. Well, we see the leaders pit. Rowan and Alp pit. With these guys.
What's going on here?
Alp goes to take a little bit of a sneaky overtake there. I think he thought Rowan was slowing down too fast. That was interesting. We're on lap 5 right now. Do these guys go for the mediums to the end or the hards to the end? I think the hards, personally.
I would say mediums, surely. Yeah,
you're right.
No,
they're really close coming into pit. This could be a really, really close exit as well.
Does Alp get the jump? No, he doesn't. Rowan maintains the lead there.
Hey, Rowan is the other strategy. Took hards, like Nilly.
Ours took hards, man.
Well, that will definitely be excited to watch who made the better call today.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 or 4 laps earlier than what you want to go to mediums, but surely only 3 or 4 laps extra is not too much to push.
Yeah.
It's to me, it's personal preference. I don't know how you guys feel. Obviously, the hards are so durable here; they last forever. No doubt that Rowan will get to the end there. You've seen that yourself, Adam. You pitted lap 2. But I find the hards, you can lean on them a lot harder. You can take corners harder, and they don't wear as fast. But obviously, the mediums are fast, very fast, and Alp is obviously a very fast driver. He was really waiting for the overtake there. I think he's going to want to get this overtake done as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's not the only one to put the hards on Rowan. We've got another 4 drivers on the hards. A real mixed strategy now.
Yeah, some drivers.
Interestingly, a couple of guys. Sorry, Dylan. So a couple of guys not pitting. Excuse me, they're the AIs that haven't pitted. I'll ignore them.
Going for a pit stop
Nick
after
stays
5
out his
laps.
mediums.
Yeah, I think Luke and Nick might have been licking his lips when Milo crashed, but unfortunately it was just a VSC for him, so he's still way back at the back of the field. 19 laps to go.
I think Elster couldn't drive anymore. Because
he retired the pits.
Yeah, but at 4th position, so that's strange. Yeah, he was already driving for... let us say he drove 65% now from a real race today on Silverstone. So maybe he's need to go or something, I don't know.
Alp's still maintaining that same gap, so he's 4.5 tenths back from Rowan right now. These guys are in P6, P7, effectively the lead, because these guys have pitted from way out in front. All the other guys in front of them will need to take a pit stop, and Alp's very close coming to the series of corners now. Maggots and Beckett's and Chapel. He's going to have the DRS. It's a good overtaking spot if you can get a good exit here.
Can he do it? Rowan is smashing with some ERS as well, of course, defense, and switches back to the racing line.
Oh, that was a violent little twitch of the steering wheel there. I think what Alp's got to be careful of as well is he doesn't push too early on these mediums. It is going to be a little challenge to get to the end, so he can't really take too much out too early.
Agreed. He either saves those mediums or he gets this move done very, very soon. That makes it work.
Of course, his mediums will last longer if he's not in dirty air as well, so it's in his interest to try and get past if he can.
And I think Rowan will know that. Rowan, you know, he's a very, very calculated driver, very skilled driver, great simulator racer. But I don't think he can hold back this DRS challenge. Alp goes on the outside, picks a great line, and he's breezed past. He had to get that move done. Good move, good clean move.
Yeah, he needed to.
He got such a good exit. It looked like Rowan was parked. It was such a clean pass. Now he's just got to be smart. Bit of tyre management. Try and bake the DRS.
Yeah, if he would stay behind Rowan for longer, it will cost him his tyres. And he has that advantage right now, so he needed to overtake him and get those tyres to work. Otherwise it will change really quickly, and then Rowan has the benefits probably.
Yes, I would agree with that. Having run the hards for such a long time yesterday, I can tell you they are bulletproof, and they do constantly get faster. So it may swing back Rowan's favour towards the end of the race, but for now I think he's just got to be content trying to keep in touch with Alp.
Yeah, definitely. I think we might see a gap form between these two, but it's definitely not over. Rowan's a fast driver, he can keep these hards going a long, long time. He can keep these tyres going a lot longer than Alp will keep going on the mediums.
Yeah, still such a long way to go, 17 more laps on mediums, so yeah, like I said, the wear is not high, but in the end, those hards probably will kick in and will feel like softs for quite a few laps.
Yeah, even in my hands yesterday, felt great in the last few laps.
It's the closest gap there on track right now. Alp is cruising up to the back of Celerity. Celerity, the Tier 3 driver, doing great in Tier 1. Great to see him doing without any assists. He's in P5 right now, no pit stops so far. Alp is he's going to take that position, I think, quite soon.
Yeah, Celerity went a bit wide. Alp had some dirty air there, but is going to overtake Celerity. I think he will do it before Stowe. Job done.
That's as clean as it gets. Now Rowan will want to get past Celerity as well as quick as he can. He'll want to get it done this lap.
Something happened. I think Francois left the session. Missed his connection.
And the pit window's just open for those on softs who haven't already pit, so Nick Evans and Just Mortavale, I expect to see them in within the next lap or two. Here comes Rowan and see you later. Oh, that's very close.
Very close. Celerity was not going to make that easy for him.
This is some credits for Celerity. Yesterday he had an awful race. Now he's even making it a bit hard for Rowan, the fastest driver in the Celerity. So he's the reigning champion.
Absolutely, and you know what? It's if I was racing in this is why I say all credit to Celerity. He's doing great racing in this with no assists, which we don't do in Tier 3. You see Rowan cruising up behind you for an overtake, and you know, surely that's like Hamilton, Senna cruising up to the back. You see that car, you think he's going to come past you. But Celerity is using the ERS, he's defending against him. Good guy, don't make it easy.
Next.
Just a little further up the road, Alp's got past Tilly as well now. Keeps putting a car in between him and Rowan.
Yeah, this is important for these two guys, right? Alp is trying to put as much distance as he can past Rowan. And I think, Hilliard's let Rowan by. Wow. Very easily let him by down on the Hamilton straight. That's a tactic there.
Yeah, that's some huge respect for Rowan or something.
Yeah, I think he knows he's not battling him today. He's protecting his own race, I think, there. Perhaps a little too easily let pass for the viewers, but he's picked his battle.
I will send Francois one invite so he can join it back. He's all the way from Argentina, so maybe he lost connection for that reason. We didn't have trouble with it yesterday or even today. invited them again. I hope he can rejoin it because I cannot continuously invite people.
Just while you're adding there, notice, oh wow, see you later. Does a fantastic overtake on Hilly on the way into Maggots and Beckett's. All credit, that was safe. That looked like a good move when I tuned in then. Well done.
It was a great pass. The front two, both in the pits now to get them softs off, so Alp will take the lead. And Rowan just over a second behind him.
And Nick Evan also doing pretty good, I would say, like just Model Velos. Not as fast, of course, as those drivers up front, but I think he can be happy because Nick Evan he did not have had a good session in the second division. Seems like in the first division drivers are taking off or something. He's getting followed now by Roy Boy. The temperature is not in his tires yet. This can be an advantage for Roy Boy, overtaking him. That was Wellington straight, right?
Yes.
I still know my data.
You're putting pressure on us still, and now we have to learn the Dutch corners for next week.
I will learn you. I will learn you guys. It's a small circuit, so pretty easy, I would say.
Well, I don't know if you're having the same problem on yours, but I'm struggling to see the timing data for a minute, so I don't actually know how much of a gap the front two are pulled out, but it does look quite significant.
Yeah, it's a bug.
Yeah, just watching the track map instead. Obviously following the gap between these guys, Nick Evan, Roy Boy, just bought Velos. Roy Boy takes a snap over to the right club corner there, lets him away a little bit of time to just mortal. Good section of fast sweeping corners here for Sector 1. You want to remain as close as you can to the driver in front, because by turn 2, 3, 4, I think it's turn 5, you get the DRS activation. You want to be there for the Hanger Straight, Wellington Straight, sorry.
Oh,
looks like Roy
takes
Boy's got a good run.
Pass, Celerity to go into third.
We have a message from the teammate from Rowan. He said, I hope he crashes. They are on equal points, by the way. Let's take some ranking
I saw that 120 points each, right, and they're 5 points behind the lead, so those guys must be really competitive. Where is Snipes tonight, by the way?
I don't know. Maybe having a party or something. I don't know. He's not there, but he doesn't grant his teammate a win. I think it will be a joke, of course, but yeah, it's going for prizes, so
come on, Snipes, you've got to be in it to win it. You don't get points for days off, man.
Oh shit! Oh, that's not my language. Children are watching it.
Roy Boy takes a bit of contact there. I know what you meant, Dylan. I was watching that too. Roy Boy takes a bit of contact. He spins off. That was really unlucky. Tough section there going through Stoke Corner, and those guys just touched wheels. Roy Boy losing a few places.
I understand. Sorry, Adam.
Sorry. Yeah, I was just going to say, I've just been watching Nick Evans, and now everybody's made their stops. He's in 6th, but I fancy him for a podium today. It's not too far behind them ones in front, but they've got a mixture of hard tyres and 13-lap-old mediums out there, so I fancy for him to take that third podium place today.
Exactly, Nilly. You mean Nilly?
No, Nick Evans.
Oh. Oh yeah, of course, he's only on 1 lap old mediums, so indeed. But I think Nilly is also doing a good job.
Yeah, Nilly's he's going to the end now, but with him being on hards, I think we could potentially catch him.
Does have DRS from the EI from Jamie and Wright.
Mind you, having said that, just Moto Velos is passing him as we speak. They are side by side going into the last corner.
He has got himself a better exit than Nick Evans is having. One question.
Moto Velos overtakes him, I take it back.
I have a question for you boys.
Yes?
Wasn't there a DRS on Hamilton Straight?
Yes. A few years back, yeah.
Yeah, they used to be.
For, I think, a couple of years, yeah.
What's the reason they removed it?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm sure there was. I don't know if it was very effective. It was always tough for an overtake, if not impossible. So they removed it a couple of years back.
Because I could remember from television that real F1 drivers had to enable it, and then through the first corner they had to disable it because they needed the downforce, of course, and then they could enable it again.
Yeah, I think that's why it was removed, because all DRS straights usually end in a braking zone. I would have think it was far too dangerous to carry that sort of speed through that corner.
And I also can remember.
Going back a few years ago, I think 2011, maybe 2012, it was in the height of the Red Bull era. You were allowed to DRS anywhere you wanted on track during a qualifying and practice session, so anywhere you wanted. And they disabled it because cars like the Red Bull with huge downforce were getting a massive advantage, so they disabled it.
Yeah,
they had it in these sections.
I also could remember that a driver forgot to disable the DRS in this particular corner. We're seeing just Moto Velos driving through right now, and that he didn't have the downforce he needed it, so he flew off the track. And that's what I could remember.
Yeah,
I think it's a smart decision to remove that. It was a far too short a straight to make any difference anyway.
Do you know why I was questioning that? Because today when I drove there, the first lap I made, I pressed my DRS on the straight. I was like, there isn't a DRS here.
Old habits.
Yeah, I think so, or maybe, I don't know, it felt like I should do it, but it really wasn't there anymore. But it's already for quite a few years ago, so I should know, but...
No, I know what you mean. When you've had this game for so long on previous versions, there are certain tracks I press the DRS button where there's no longer a DRS as well. I'm exactly the same.
Nick Evans is going to make his pit stop. Sorry, it's Cos Hilly who is doing it. After 15 laps, maybe even 16 laps. Did he make an early pit stop then? Yes, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Is he going to go onto the softs there? Surely that's his only option. That's yeah, pretty good option there. I did 10 laps on the softs last stint yesterday. It was a good tyre.
Royboy's out.
Royboy retires.
Yeah, he stopped as well.
Did he crash out or did he choose to retire? Because it was
no, he chose to retire in the pits like Kaustersweg did.
Yeah, strange. He was doing really well. Yeah, strange. Not sure where he retired there.
Maybe it's bedtime. Strange one to retire while you're in the points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Fair play. Elevates Lucky Nick into the points from that early lap 1 incident. He's back in the points.
Don't forget those drivers already drive. He drove 43 laps today. That's quite much. And also those drivers are not belonging to this championship, so they only help out constructors and practice for themselves. So yeah, of course they are less motivated than drivers who belong to this championship and really are scoring points for themselves. But indeed, a surprising call.
What do you reckon, Brad? How are we going to race Tier 1 one day?
I don't want to sound negative, but no. These guys, seriously, obviously, a lot of the people, ladies, gentlemen, watching this stream, if you play this game, what these guys do with these settings is really hard. And fair play. I can appreciate what they do, but also I can't do it. So I can't race in this tier. I'm happy in my tier. I'm happy with it. Good sportsmanship, and that's good competition. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, we are especially talking about Alp, Rowan and Luke and Nick, because they're from a different planet, I think. That's all what I always got it like. Because you really need to be a fanatic, but of course we are also fanatics, but you need to practice very often. Also you need to have a very good feeling for it, improve yourself, watching videos, improve even more, try to beat world records. That's what you need to do if you want to be on top of your game. And it takes time, and it also takes some concentration, and it's not for everybody. I mean, there are a lot of drivers who can drive good laps because I think also we are good drivers, you know. We know how it works, we know how the car feels like, and we know how to pull out a lap in Formula 1 style. But it's different than what these drivers are doing. I cannot keep up with them.
I think a key point you made there, and you've said it a few times, is time. You've got to have the time if you want to get that good. I'm unfortunately inconvenienced by work. I'd love to put more time into it, but without it, you're just not going to be as good as these guys. These are tremendous.
Yeah, same story. It's indeed work, but that's some credits for Rowan. He's doing night shifts even. He has a full-time job, and even then he's driving at a league like PSGL, where George Morgan is the commentary. Well, then you're definitely doing something good, or you just got the talent, you know. There are only a few drivers that don't have to do much. And
or maybe he's got a PS4 in his break room at work.
maybe, yeah, maybe. Or he's not giving his wife much attention or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but she must be proud.
Well, maybe only for once, but I think a lot of women will have trouble with it. If you do it that often, they will not be happy with it.
Yeah, definitely.
They are feeling like they will be replaced.
Just while you were talking there, Just Motovelos has moved himself up into 4th position, chasing down his teammate Nelly now.
Just watching a battle here, Lucky Nick going for an overtake on Cos Hilly. The hanger straight, really well done with the DRS. Lucky Nick puts himself up to P7 on 16 lap hole mediums. I think he might have to, again, I think he's had those for a long time now.
Looking at the intervals behind, I think if he did pit, he'd come out in 9th position and would be probably guaranteed a fastest lap. So, he's got a decision to make. Can he make them last?
I can't, 6 lap left. What would that put him on? 20? That would put him on 23 lap all mediums. That's a long way. Sure.
Yeah, if he's capable of doing it, then he definitely got himself a good tire management. But it's a good thing he carry on, because if you're looking at the ranking board, he's on 4th place on 106 points, behind Rowan, who's on 120. And Snipes also on 120, he's absent, also finishes in the lead, is absent. So this is still going for a 3rd place, or maybe even a 2nd place, or more. The championship is not over yet. So that's why Luke Nick is still motivated to score some points today for McLaren and for himself.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you say, Snipes, unfortunately, my friend, you're not going to score any points from counting down. I can see he's commentating on the Twitch stream. He's cheering on Alp to win. And I think Luke Nick's cheering on himself to catch up Snipes in the championship right now.
Yeah, because Snipes still wants that 3rd place probably. Nick Evan now over to Just Motovelos again.
What Luke Nick's got to be aware of now is Hilly's only 1.2 seconds behind him on 3 lap hold softs, and Celerity is only a further 1.5 seconds behind him. There's a chance he's going to lose both them places anyway. Is it worth him just coming in again in a fresh set of softs?
Well, this is it. This is down to tyre management because, like you say, Cos Hill is doing great on the 3-lap old softs, but Lucky Nick's already overtaken him on those mediums. So he's obviously got the pace right now, but like you say, is that going to last for 5 more laps against those softs?
And I do have to interrupt you guys because I think it's changing. The facts are changing between Alp and Rowan because he's closing in now. I think what I told you, those hearts are kicking in at this point. Let's see if he can do this in the final 5 laps. If he can, hunt him down, Alp.
Absolutely. Let's see if that can creep into the DRS zone. I'll just to quote you earlier, Adam, those hearts on the group, they last a long time.
Yeah, I think Rowan's he's really emptied his battery to try and get in that DRS to give himself something to fight for in the last few laps. Might just take a lap to build that back up, use a bit of DRS to close. This one's not over.
What do you think of Martijn, boys? He's still driving. 11th place, seems to enjoy himself. He didn't have a driver's test, but I think this could measure like a driver's test maybe. Don't think he is a tier 1 driver. Maybe he was before, because I read in the chat that even people recognized him from PSGL before. So he definitely had a name before.
Oh, okay, yeah, so this is the driver that's come into the league, he's new to us, he's not tested before. I mean, he's stuck with it, no traction control, he's going for the last few laps on the softs. Right now, not far outside the points, he's got a pretty okay lap time actually, and 1:27.3 is his fastest lap, which is faster than most of the drivers up to P8, so that's a pretty impressive debut. It's good to have him on board.
What do you think, guys? Is Rowan going to catch Alp because he's closing in, really?
I think he is, yeah.
I think this is a matter of time, unfortunately. Alp's done an excellent job of getting away from Rowan. I did notice early in Alp's stint of the mediums, he was using a lot of DRS. He used it to get outside of that DRS zone, used it to try and get away from Rowan, but those tyre compounds just have proved too different in the closing phases of the races, and Rowan, he's staring at a win here.
I think this will be it. Alex Chappell and open DRS down the Angus Straight. I think it's inevitable.
Yeah, he will do it.
Go.
Here it comes. It's as simple as it gets.
Yep. Very straightforward there. Alp has done amazing on those medium tyres, really great, but I think, we didn't know it at the time, but Rowan picked the winning strategy at that pit stop.
Yeah, I thought it was an odd decision, the ones that did pick the hards. I thought the mediums could last, but they have switched around at the end there. Hards and have a faster tyre. Alp is still in DRS though, so I think the battles aren't over yet.
I think after this race, Rowan is the lead of the Celerity again.
Yeah, you're right. I was just about to ask you that, Dylan. Flim Finisher, is he no longer taking part in Tier 1?
Yeah, he's still in the division, but I don't know. Lately I don't know any more about those drivers.
Oh, okay. Well, for now, Flim Finisher, he leads the championship on 125 points. Rowan and his teammate Snipes, they're both tied at 120 points, so Rowan, he's going to take the championship lead by a comfortable margin here.
Can Alp take him back on Hanger Straight? Can he do it? Can he do it? So Rowan is having quarter ERS system, so I think
just ran out of time, I
think he did the job already.
Maybe Alp might save him for the last lap. If he passes him on the last lap, he's got the win, because there's just no way he can recatch him.
I do have to admit that Alp definitely improved his racing skills, and then I mean endurance racing. Because like I said in the beginning of this race, we always thought he was one lap beast, and then I really meant a one lap beast because he had, he had and maybe still is holding world records.
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, Alp's going for an overtake there. He had to slam the brakes on there and drop DRS. Wow, he got so close to the back of Rowan there.
Yeah, Rowan made a late-ish move for defence, but I do think it was alright. I don't think it's anything for Stuart to worry about. But he did nearly go into the back room.
Wow, I thought this was over for the win. I don't think it is.
Rowan does got more ERS, so it's counting. It's going about these corners right now. I think he only has a few shots.
It wasn't as good out of there, but he has got the DRS, and here he comes.
Oh, can he do it? Rowan defends the inside. Oh, also down there. Got some traffic in front of him. This isn't nice for them.
Oh, that's so distracting. See the traffic. That's a shame. But these boys are professionals.
One more lap.
Oh, no! Oh, he saved it. But the race is over now, I guess, boys.
I would say so now. Definitely, he's outside DRS now. Shame that he's pushed really hard. Great driving, but yeah, just a little bit too much then in the last corner.
Oh, my heart really jumped.
Alp's got to be happy with that. You know what? Even if he brings it home in P2, yes, he's drove a fantastic race, but yeah, I thought he had a chance there. I think Rowan can sigh a relief now. Just bring it on home.
If they just drop down to just mortal veil loss, he's probably the closest foul on track. He's trying to get in position on the last lap in the DRS of Nick Evans.
I nearly really driving his own air, his own race today, but on third place in his first race. With some credits.
Yeah, he's done great there. He stayed out of trouble. Qualified in P5, so a couple of places game for a podium. That's a great start.
In this lap as well, Hilly got past Luke and Nick. Luke and Nick were really struggling on tyres now. I think he's going to lose that. Just to see you later.
Maybe he should have. I think it was a smart call if he made it the pit stop before. Maybe, but he's overtaking. See you later again now. Let's see some penalties given. Ooh.
Oh, see you later. Oh. And Rowan's took the win.
And the fastest lap on the last lap, by the way. Oh no, Nilly beats it on the last lap. Just like to point out there, Nilly, fastest lap of a 1:26.3. I think that was 6/10 faster than the record. Wow. Great showing from those podium finishes.
We didn't talk much, sorry Adam, we didn't talk much about GLA.
But yeah, I was about to say, Tier 3 is about to come over in 6th place, isn't it?
Wow, great finish. GLA qualified P11, I think it was. Great race for him.
Definitely.
Yeah, up 5 positions. P11 it was.
And Luke and Nick wants to have Hilly, of course, but he can't have him anymore after he... Oh, look at his tires. Those tires are finished. You're really seeing the wear on it, the blisters.
Amazing that he made them last.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks,
good
Scotty.
effort there from the Tier 3 boys, by the way. Back of the grid there. See you later. Coming in with points. Wow, good effort there with no traction control. Brilliant race for the lead. And there's the man on top of the step, Rowan.
Lifting the biggest cup again. Thanks, Scotty. He said a great commentary tonight. I agree, because I always like it together with one of you or both.
Very pleased to commentate on Silverstone. Great track to go for. Must admit, thanks boys for taking part of that race. I don't think we had a lot of participants earlier on tonight, but both the Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 drivers and the new drivers, thanks for that. Made a great race.
I have for Rowan, another win for him, and again in the lead of the Celerity. He's still the reigning champion, and yeah, he's capable of maybe bringing it home again for a second title for him. Alp on the second place. They had a brilliant battle together. Nilly, first race, third place, also fastest lap with a 1:26.395. Just one of Wales in the other Mercedes is on 4th place. Nick Evan P5. GLA from the 3rd division P6. Hilly 7. Luke and Nick 8th. See you later 9. Francois 10. Martijn 11. Jamie and Wright was an EI like Nabel. Royboy Kelseswag. They retired in the pits, and Milo, he spun away.
So that was our home race, Dylan. Can your home race next week live up to that one?
I don't know, because there's more data on Silverstone. Of course, it's 36 years ago that the real F1 raced on Zandvoort. We only know data from the game, so I don't know, but it's a fun circuit, and I also looking forward to the real race in I think September.
Absolutely, it's really strange here. We're about to have I think the second race of the Celerity race here at Zandvoort. Seems really strange that we've not had a real life F1 race there. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to the real F1 guys going there. Really fast, hard circuit, quick circuit.
Alright, we are opening the showroom. Williams on board. And let's invite Rowan, Alp and Nilis to our party to ask them some questions. Sorry man, I still catch the cold lately. So my voice wasn't perfect.
No problem, sounds good. There are worse things to catch lately. Nice to see the Williams car there on top of the step. That's a familiar sight for Tim.
Right, they are invited. Let's see who will join the party. Alp is first. Hello, Alp.
Hello.
Alp, I don't have to ask you, I think, to share your voice to the public. You know how it works, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your podium. We really loved to see you fighting with Rowan today. And yeah, are you happy with this race?
Yeah, obviously I'd prefer to win, but I mean, overall it was solid until the last few laps. Obviously I made a mistake at the start of the last lap, so yeah, it could have been better, but overall happy, particularly with qualifying.
Yeah, exactly. The final last lap, my heart was pounding, and not only from me, also Adam and Brad were shocked about what happened. But you managed to save it. Did you thought you lost it, or are you know your own capability of saving it?
I mean, for one moment I thought I was going to put it in the wall, but yeah, managed to hold on. But I mean, the win was gone then. Like the moment I first lost the car, I knew it was done. So yeah, just my mistake, and I'll learn from it.
All right, question from the other guys.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Alp, was you surprised to see that Rowan went for the hards when you pitted early on? And are you happy with your choice to go to mediums, or do you wish you'd have gone to the hards?
No, mediums were definitely the correct choice. I think Rowan was just faster. I mean, normally if we had the same pace, I should have pulled away like 3-4 tenths per lap, but he was able to keep within me despite not having DRS. So I mean, fair play to him. He was very quick. Yeah, I don't think you need the hards to enter. They can make it fairly easily, even from lap 1. So yeah, I would have gone on mediums any day for you.
Yeah, I must admit, I was shocked that he picked the hards, and I was even more shocked that he managed to keep up with you. He really was quick today, but congratulations again on the second place.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Alp, congratulations, buddy. That was great to watch. Well done on the pole position. I thought you had that race in the bag. I must admit, I'm sorry you came P2, mate, but congratulations. The mediums, just out of interest, when you took the medium tyres in some of the faster corners there, like Maggots, Beckett's, were they harder to hold on to? Because the last sort of 5 laps, I noticed Rowan started to catch you on the hard tyres there. How did the mediums feel?
They were fine until I think the last lap was when I really started to struggle on them. But yeah, I think Rowan just saved more ERS through the middle of the race and was able to use that to push me towards the end. So
yeah, he did. To be fair, we were watching on board and he saved quite a lot of ERS there. Well done on holding on to it. I thought you were going to put it into the wall as well on that last corner, mate. Well done on the second place.
yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, Alp, and also thanks for racing today.
Thanks for commentating. I'll make sure to check the stream back, and also well done to Rowan for our deserved win.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, let's go to Rowan, our winner today. How are you feeling like winning a race, but also leading the Celerity again for the second time?
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, it's sad that Snipes and Flynn aren't there. And it's sad that Luke and Nick, I don't know what happened to him, but he wasn't in the battle with us. I was thinking about, in the beginning of the race, that we three are pulling away from the other guys and then having a fight. But yeah, it was just Alp and me, but it was really good.
Yeah, we thought the same indeed, that you three guys would score the podiums today. But yeah, something went wrong on Luke and Nick in the first lap, so he needed to pit immediately for mediums. He also managed to go to the end on these mediums. In the end, he had some struggles, still scoring the 8th place, what was very good from him. But yeah, our question for you is, do you think like you will be racing again next season? Because we are really busy with gathering the right drivers who want to stay. And also I like to thank you for it, that you were present today.
Yeah, then yeah, I'm thinking about I think I keep racing next season, but we will see which guys will join in the tier 1, because everyone wants to be competitive to everyone, so I hope they are joining some fast guys, and yeah, I hope some good battles next season, like this season.
Yeah, I was talking to Brett and Adam about it today. It's really the end of the season, also the end of this game, what makes it really hard to gather some new drivers around here. So yeah, but we are really busy with it, and yeah, you're really the reigning champion and also the best driver in the Celerity, so of course we really want to keep you, and we are going to do everything about it to make it good again. A last question from my side to you is, do you still had some fun today?
Yeah, of course. Now I'm driving on the wheel. It looks like I'm getting better every time I drive. Yeah, it wasn't a good race for me because I was on the hard, so I needed to be fast every lap to stay in like 2 seconds of Alp, and I managed to do that. And yeah, the last 5 laps I was faster, and then we had a little battle. It's a shame that in the last corner a little mistake, but it was a fun battle for me.
Yeah, Rowan, just one from me. Rowan, you must be getting tired of winning now.
Never.
Was the
Never.
Was the win ever in doubt? You know, when you saw him, when you saw Alp come out in the meetings yourself on the hards, did you feel like you made a mistake making the hards, or did you always feel confident you could win this?
I saw his team in the pit lane. I saw they had the medium tires. I wanted to do the opposite of it. If he had the hards and I had the mediums, then I needed to pull away. But now I was the hunter and he was getting hunted, and I liked it more than get hunted. So yeah, it was. I wanted to do the opposite of him, and it works out.
Yeah, really good call. That really good call. And congratulations again. Over to you, Brad.
Yeah, congrats, mate. Really good to watch that race. Really good. Congratulations on the win. And can I just say, it's great to see you still taking part, and I hope you're part next season. It's great to watch you guys battle for that top space. You and Alp were really great today. I've got 2 questions for you. My first question, your teammate Snipes was commenting on the stream all night tonight, saying he wanted Alp to win and take the championship lead. How do you feel about that?
I know. He was going into party on his telephone with us, and he said, "Rowan, crash, please. I want to make it exciting the last few races." But now I'm leading 25 points on him, so it's up to him.
I agree. If he can't turn up, he can't have the points. My second question, 3 races left. You got the championship lead. Netherlands, Hungary, Brazil. Our final 3 tracks. Which one is your favourite?
Nah, I didn't do a race on the wheel yet there, but I like all of 3 of them. So yeah, we will see what's gonna happen.
You like all 3 of the last tracks. Everybody else beware.
Yeah.
Let's ask him this question after these 3 races. What their preparation is.
I'm just doing some laps on the wheel on TT, then on.
No, I meant
sorry.
Sorry, I meant we were gonna ask you the same question after these 3 races.
Okay.
Because then you know what your favorite track on the wheel is.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Rowan.
That'll be an hard choice when he's won all 3.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen. I hope Snipes and Finn is gonna be there, Luke and Nick, and then Alp, and then we can have a good fight in the front.
Yeah, we all want to see the exact same.
Rowan, enjoy this podium today. Enjoy the lead again, and be strong next races to claim your 2nd title.
I hope so, man. I hope so. I do my best.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Is Nilles the new driver in the party?
No.
He's not
No,
here.
I don't think so.
Well, he's new in the league. Congratulations to him then. Also the fastest lap for him. So we will get used to him maybe more often on the podium. But for now, yeah, our viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this race. It was a strange race with new people from other divisions. Yeah, we want to complete this championship. There are prizes to be shared, and there are races to do that still need to be done. So 3 more races, and then we will enter the new game. Also enter a completely new season, and we hope we can make the top tier great again. So thank you for watching all, and thank you for the interview, guys.
Yeah, thank you for commentating.
No problem. Hey Brad, I also want to thank you, and also Adam. And let's all have a great weekend right now. We will be back on Zandvoort next week, ladies and gentlemen. So don't miss out on it. We are back Thursday, 21:30 Central European Time. Back for some more action. And Brad and Adam, you will learn the data from Zandvoort, because I knew a lot from Silverstone. So it's you're up next, I would say.
Absolutely, you've set the standard there. I've got some Dutch corners to learn at Zandvoort. Dylan, thanks for having me. Congratulations to the winners there, really well deserved. And everybody, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and the new drivers, thanks for taking part. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I will match that sentiment there. Yeah, thanks to everyone. Have a good evening, have a good night, and have a good weekend. Good night, chaps.
Bye bye, gents.